Hi everybody. Okay, so this is something that's a little different for me. I'm doing a Konad tutorial today on Konad nail stamping. So this is the look that I created today. So it's hard for the camera to pick it up, but if you can see, it's turquoise with light turquoise accent, and then cheetah or leopard, whatever kind of print with purple accents. So that's what this is, and that's what I'm gonna show you how I did. So this is my hand. My left hand is done. So I'm gonna finish up my right hand for you. So far I have applied a base coat. I use the Konad base coat just because I have it, but it doesn't really matter what base coat you use. I then painted my nails with this Turned Up Turquoise by Glaze. Now, this dries down to a matte finish, so in order for it to be glossy like you see on my nails, I put a top coat of Orly glosser on it. I also painted my accent nail with this Glaze Aquadelic, and this dries to a glossy finish, so you don't, I still add a top coat just in case I mess up my stamping so that it doesn't take my polish off, but yeah, I use this for my my accent nail, this nail here. And for my little purple accents that you see, I used Glaze Coconut Kiss. What a crazy name for a purple nail polish, but this is Coconut Kiss. And then on top of my design, after I do it, I add a top coat from Konad. I like their top coat when I stamp because there is less of a chance, for some reason, with this top coat that I don't smear my design. Some of my other top coats will smear the design even after it's dry for some odd reason, but the Konad top coat doesn't. So I also have a little dish with nail polish remover. I have some of these double-ended Q-tips, one that have the pointy end and the big flat end. I got these from Ulta, but I think they sell them at Walmart or wherever. And of course I have my Konad plate. This is plate m57. It's plate m57, and I'll be using this design here, this little ribbon here, and of course the big print right here. And of course I have my stamper and my dirty little scraper. And I also have a dotting tool, a double-ended dotting tool, and I will be using this end, the small end. It has two ends. This one is a little fatter. It's really hard to tell, but this one is a little fatter than this end. So I'm going to be using the thinnest end because these dots are going to be really tiny. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to show you how I stamped the ribbon. Oh, and for that I'm using Konad's special black polish. This polish is a little bit thicker than a normal polish. Some normal polishes do work with the Konad stamping system. I, however, have the polish that came with it at this point, so I will go ahead and use the polish that comes with it at this point until I run out, at least, if I'm too lazy to get some more. So basically I just painted over the image, as you can see, and now all I'm going to do is take my scraper and just scrape over it so that it leaves it clean, like that, and then I just stamp it with the stamper, and it comes up on the stamper like so. And I'm going to try to do this. Just line it up and roll it on, just like that. Now, if you can see, there's some little lifted pieces. I don't know if you can see or not, but either way, because this polish is so thick, it may have those, so all you have to do, I got out of frame a little bit, sorry, is just pat those down, and there you go. And now I will scrape the big cheetah print for my accent nail. If your stamper has a little bit left on it, a little bit, just you see a little bit there, or you know, you don't have, I personally don't clean my plate in between each use, but you can. It's really, to me, it's not necessary. Some people feel like it gives them a better image. It doesn't seem to really make a difference. And I don't like cleaning it in between, because then I have to dry it off and do all this other garbage. So I really don't like to clean in between, but for the sake of the video, I did, especially since I'm using a different image. I don't want any of that extra leftover black paint to transfer to my new image, so I went ahead and cleaned it off. So I'm going to now paint over that one, over that entire image, just like I did the other one. Take my scraper, scrape it off, all the excess polish, stamp, and there it is. And I'm going to take it and line it up. And roll it on. Just like that. Now, this one, because this nail is a little bit longer, it doesn't cover my entire nail. So, what I do, go ahead and clean that off again a little bit, is, see, I'll just take one side of it, like so. I'll just paint over one side, scrape it again, go ahead and clean this off because there's some leftover bits on there. Stamp it. And then I just roll that on the corner right there so that it's not so blank. And then I'll take the rest of it and just put it across the top before it dries. Try to hurry up and put it across the top before it dries. And there we go. That way the image looks a little more complete and doesn't have all those blank spaces. And I clean off my stamper. And I clean off my plate. Well, I'll do that later. But either way, there's the little bits that are on the side of your nail. You can use the pointed end of the Q-tip to just clean that up right there, so that it's nice and clean and doesn't look all crazy after you're done. And of course, I made a gigantic mess. Okay, so I'm technically done with the actual plate itself, but I will use the plate as the surface for doing my purple dotting. I don't need a plate for this, but you do need a surface to actually put the polish on so that you can pick it up with your dotting tool. So I will go ahead and use my plate for this, and I'm using the Coconut Kiss. Just put a drop of that on the plate somewhere, just like so. And then I take the thin end of my dotting tool and okay, and then I just got the nail polish all over my finger. All right. Okay, so then I just, I guess you can't see that. All out of frame again. I just take the purple and dot it in those little spaces all over the nail that are the little open spaces in the cheetah print or leopard print, whatever this is. I'm not an animal print person, so I was just feeling extra bold tonight for some odd reason. I don't know. If your polish runs low, or in my case, you just, like a complete klutz, just stuck your finger all the way in the polish, just add another drop and keep going. Alright. And I do this on all of the nails where the cheetah print is, because the other one has cheetah print in the little band as well. So I just dot those, or at least some of them. Maybe not necessarily all of them. Just most of them, at least. Oh, I love these dotting tools. I actually got these off of eBay, which I said I'm actually going to make another video about my eBay experiences, since I do quite a bit of shopping on eBay, and it's actually one of my favorite places to shop. Anyway, so basically that's what you do to get finished, and of course, as I showed you in the beginning, this is the finished look, and I really like it. It's just something a little different for me. I just thought I'd share it with you guys. So thanks for watching, and please rate, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, one thing I did forget to mention before you go, after you finish doing your purple dots, you want to finish with the Konad top coat, as I mentioned at the very beginning, I think. I do the Konad top coat on the top of the design after I'm done with it, and I do the glosser on top of the polish before I stamp, just so that my polish is protected in case I make a mistake with my stamping. I can just take the stamp off and it won't disturb my polish. So that was the thing I forgot to mention. Thanks.